Hello. How are you? Welcome to your channel Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope you're doing very well at this moment. I also hope that this tarot reading brings you the signs you've been searching for. Let's go straight into your reading, so let's prepare your tarot deck. As always, in your reading, we'll explore your energies, the energy of the person on your mind, and also the energy of the universe. Your deck is ready. Let's lay your cards on the table, draw the first ones, and see what energy, message, or surprise is coming into your life. Now let's connect with your energy. Let's begin. You have drawn the King of Pentacles, and you also have the Empress. I sense a tremendous abundance that is about to transform your life once and for all. The universe is not playing games right now. It wants you to become your best version, because a great fortune is coming your way, and you will need to manage it wisely. The King of Pentacles tells me that you are completely ready to receive this powerful energy, this great wealth, this abundance that the universe is about to place in your home. With the Empress, I feel that you will be overflowing with joy. Your heart will be filled with happiness because finally, the pain is ending. Finally, scarcity is coming to an end. Finally, the lack of answers is over. You are fully open to receiving this positive energy that is coming your way. The Empress always brings a golden energy into your life, an energy of opportunities, an energy that, even if you are not 100% aware of it, is guaranteeing that you are attracting truly golden chances. So I feel that the message your reading is giving you right now is to please keep your eyes wide open and your five senses fully alert, because it is 100% guaranteed. Over the next 3 months, the universe will place in front of you opportunities you have never seen before in your life. Now, let's continue with your reading and draw another card from your tarot deck. And now let's look at your energy in this equation. How are you projecting yourself? What is the universe picking up from you? You have the Two of Pentacles. I feel that at this moment, you are moving forward. You want to create things, you want to build a business or a relationship. However, there might be some doubts, and the universe wants you to let go of them. It wants you to cancel any kind of uncertainty you may be feeling right now. It is very important that you realize you are 100% filled with the power to manifest absolutely everything you desire. Let's draw another card, the Queen of Wands. I feel that regardless of your doubts, you are a person full of power. You are going to be filled with confidence. You are now facing situations that may have caused fear in the past, but now you are seeing through a different lens. You are changing your perspective, changing your paradigms, shifting your mindset, and you are confronting life with much more fierceness. This Queen of Wands is inviting you to move forward, to speak louder. This card is always telling you that you are completely ready to lead a project, to lead a relationship, to lead your family. I feel that there are people who are seeking your advice. You will receive questions, you will receive concerns. There are people who admire you. There are people who want to be near you. This tells me that you are going to be the one chosen to lead a project. This could be speaking from a business perspective or from the point of view of your job. There are people who trust you, who trust your wisdom and your strength, and there are people who will be nominating you. That's what your reading says. Or the universe itself will nominate you for a very special task it has prepared just for you. Now let's continue with your reading. We're going to draw another card and see what your greatest strength will be. Today, you have drawn the Ace of Swords. I feel that today, you are going to speak your truth. You are connecting with your throat chakra. You will begin to express yourself much more clearly. Today, you will have important conversations, especially with your special person. I feel that misunderstandings will be cleared up. I sense that the communication you've been waiting for is finally going to happen, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or, intuitively, I'm also getting that someone from Virgo desperately wants to talk to you. So I feel that your voice will be your greatest tool. It is time to have the conversations that have been postponed, that have been put off for far too long. Let's draw another card to clarify your strength. The Judgment card. Yes, I definitely feel that there is a truth that has been hidden. Maybe someone was hiding from you. Maybe this person was afraid to face you, afraid to see you. And here I'm told that soon, you will come face to face with this person. Because someone definitely needs to know what you are thinking. Now let's continue with your reading. Let's take a look at what kind of surprise is coming into your life. I feel that something big is approaching. Your reading tells me that this is something so great, it won't even fit in your hands. It's something that enters through the door of your home. I'm told it is abundance, it is wealth, it is stability, and a deep sense of peace. So let's see what this surprise is all about. You have the Hierophant. I feel that your home is going to be blessed. That's what your reading says. I feel it's very important that if you practice cleansing rituals, you perform them soon in order to purify and clear all areas of your home. The Hierophant means that your home is about to be chosen for a blessing from the heavens. Let's draw another card to clarify. You have the Seven of Wands. I feel that the universe is canceling out negative energies in your home. Maybe you've been dealing with gossiping neighbors or people who want to see you fall. But here I see a bubble, or a protective shield, that is surrounding your entire home and everyone who lives in your place of residence. I'm being told that someone who was trying to create conflict will be defeated. They will be defeated by the universe, because the universe is protecting you and wants only the best for you. In that sense, I also feel that the universe will soon send you a sign that a legal battle is finally being resolved, a conflict is coming to an end. Someone who took something from you in the past will now return it multiplied through divine justice manifested in the very place where you live. Now let's continue with your reading. Let's see with your next card what kind of energy or strength you are currently manifesting. You have the Five of Pentacles and also the Knight of Wands. I feel that your energy is shifting from less to more. The Knight of Wands is extremely important because it tells me that you are going to move directly toward an opportunity. Maybe you've been looking for a job and haven't been able to find one. Maybe in some cases, you've been trying to find new love or a special person, and you haven't quite been able to manifest that golden opportunity you were hoping for. Here, the Knight of Wands represents that very thing you desire. It appears in your life. It shows up right before your eyes, whether it's a job, a person, or an opportunity. You are going to go after it, and the universe will allow you to connect with what you've been seeking. Once again, I see you as very fierce, full of energy. You are on the lookout for new opportunities, and when the universe places this one in front of you, I feel you will not let it slip away. I feel that you are manifesting more than just a specific goal. You are manifesting strength. That's what your reading says. You are manifesting motivation. In some cases, I even sense that you are manifesting joy. I see you happy. I see you cheerful. I see you connecting and sharing with other people. I feel that even the way others perceive you is changing dramatically. People are beginning to see you as someone serious, someone strong, and naturally, this draws new opportunities into your life. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's take a look at what kind of cycles are closing in your life according to this tarot card. You have the Hermit. I see that maybe you had been planning, perhaps feeling a bit sad, a bit burdened. I feel that you were in the process of leaving something behind that didn't sit well with you. The Hermit, in this context, may represent sadness. Something didn't work out. A relationship failed, a project failed, or a desire you once held didn't come to fruition. But I feel that this is now coming to an end. You're beginning to shift your gaze away from the past, which you've been holding on to, and finally a lesson is learned. You are starting to change the direction of your mind. I feel that what the Hermit represents in this moment is that you are letting go of an energy that had become too heavy. You had been carrying a weight tied to the past, and now, as you release that burden, you can finally move forward with the awareness that you've learned a lesson, one that may have been painful at first. You had been in this Hermit state, analyzing, reflecting, but this is now leading to a happy resolution. Let's draw another card. You have the card of Judgment. Actually, wait, this is Major Arcana number 13, Death. The universe doesn't want you to remain stuck. It doesn't want you constantly looking back. It doesn't want to see you sad. It doesn't want to see you unhappy. It doesn't want to see you trapped in a version of yourself that could cause you harm. I can sense sadness in your past, perhaps nostalgia. But with Major Arcana 13, a 100% radical transformation arrives. It breaks any and all chains that may still be tying you down. I feel the universe is pushing you forward. But of course, this is also a voluntary process. Here, you can identify which emotions, which thoughts, which paradigms are 100% limiting. And even if some of them remain buried in your subconscious, that doesn't mean you can't do the conscious work of realizing that something no longer serves you. This card means something no longer works. And when you become aware of that and have the desire to change, then you can simply leave it behind once and for all. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's draw another card from your tarot and ask what kind of obstacle you are going to overcome. Your reading and my intuition tell me that you are about to overcome a major barrier, a powerful limitation. So let's clarify what this energy is about. You have the Star. This clearly tells me that, right now, your greatest strength or your superpower is to trust your intuition while also looking toward the future with great optimism. I feel that perhaps you had been coming out of a period of lack, a situation where you were missing dreams, where you were missing certain desires, and now suddenly, a dream begins to shine very brightly. The Star represents something that arrives in your life and starts to guide you. Something enters your life and begins to catch your attention. It could be a person, a hobby, or even a job. You are going to make a radical 180-degree shift, and your mind and your heart will begin to direct their attention toward a place, a person, or an energy that is completely different. I feel that your biggest challenge right now is to begin to restore your faith. Because, perhaps in a recent episode from your past, your hope, your dreams, this star-like energy, your motivation, your desires, your optimism may have been wounded. That's what your reading tells me. So at this moment, it is very important to recover all of your dreams. I'm being told that it is essential to bring back the energy of your inner child, to laugh spontaneously, to not wait for happiness to arrive, but simply to live your life with joy flowing permanently, enjoying every moment and every detail of your existence. Let's draw another card to clarify. You have the Chariot. These two cards are very positive because look here. The Chariot means that you are moving forward. I'm being told that you are getting ahead of others, and in a positive sense, this means you are fighting for what is yours. It also means that you are not looking for someone to blame. That's what your reading says. You are not and will not be seeking guilty parties or pointing fingers. The Chariot always places the focus within you and puts you in a very courageous position. I feel you are brave. I feel you are moving forward. Things are beginning to lose their importance, and some people are beginning to lose their significance. Because as you march directly toward your dreams, there are things or individuals that unintentionally start to remain in your past. So I feel that your reading is basically telling you this. Some obstacles may actually have names and faces, but in this case they begin to fall behind, especially if we are talking about a Cancer or an Aquarius. Now, let's continue with your reading. Let's draw another card from your tarot and see what kind of truth is coming into your life, because your reading tells me intuitively that you are about to discover a truth. You are going to uncover a secret that had been hidden. So let's see whether this secret is positive or negative, and what kind of caution your tarot reading is offering you right now. Let's draw another card. You have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel that something had been slowly making its way into your life, and you hadn't noticed it. In this case, I'm intuitively sensing a person who moves extremely slowly. At first, you may not have known whether someone was truly coming into your life from a romantic point of view. You had a deep concern about whether this would happen or not. Now, the Knight of Pentacles means that this is indeed real. However, the thing with this card is that we're talking about an energy that moves slowly. In this case, it's telling me that the wait is ultimately worth it. So to summarize this message, I feel that the secret you don't yet know is the strong feelings of someone who may have taken too long to react, but now finally arrives. This means that they will continue to come into your life slowly. This person does not move quickly, unfortunately. That's just part of who they are. Of course, it depends on what you like. If you enjoy someone who takes things slowly, then you're going to appreciate this. Because we're talking about courtship, about gifts, a love language that is heavily based on giving. Maybe this person wants to pamper you, buy you jewelry, take you out to a romantic dinner. So this is the secret your reading is revealing. Romance is coming into your life. It had been delayed, but it's finally arriving. You will begin to receive loving gestures from someone who truly matters to you. Let's draw another card for clarification. You have the Four of Swords. I'm being told to tell you, channeling the message, that it says to call you Sleeping Beauty. Maybe you like that story, or maybe what your reading is saying is that you had been waiting far too long for someone. You ended up waiting so long that you fell into the energy of the Four of Swords. So here, I'm getting several messages. After thinking that something would never happen, it finally does, especially involving an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. I also feel that someone will start calling you frequently at night, especially after 6 or after 9 in the evening. Someone with strong nighttime energy is entering your life, someone who enjoys staying up late. So there you have this channeled message. Romance is coming, and it will arrive at night. It is taking a little longer than you would have liked, but it's finally showing up. This surprise, though delayed, is a very positive one. Now, let's continue with your reading. Let's draw another card from your tarot and see what kind of surprise is about to manifest, what kind of dream is about to come true. In your life, you have the Eight of Cups. I feel that right now, you are in a transition. You're in a kind of in-between space. I sense that in your past you left something behind. You let go of a relationship, a person, or a place, and maybe that brought about some nostalgia. I feel you've been nostalgic, in some cases maybe even a little sad. But your reading tells me that this dream is going to come true. The dream of finally breaking free from the past, of cutting the ties to this person's memory, of releasing that energy. It will finally happen. A thought, a plan, or a personal intention you've had, especially about walking away from a situation that no longer served you, is now becoming reality. You have definitely broken with the past. And as I receive the message through channeling, I'm being told that you are now burning a bridge that once connected you to your past. That's what your reading is saying. Let's draw another card to clarify. You have the Page of Pentacles. After darkness comes hope. After sadness comes joy. After shadows comes a moment of great clarity, something that enters your life and truly captures your attention. I feel something is going to strongly attract you. You will become focused on something new that arrives with great brightness. I feel that you will literally change jobs or change your place of residence. The Page of Pentacles tells me that there is a potential new inspiration in love. This may begin on a superficial level, because here, you are the one who decides whether this person truly enters your life or not. But that they arrive, they do. It depends on your current state and what you want. This person will present themselves to you, and you will decide whether they are just passing through or here to stay. The universe is bringing a new opportunity. It's something fresh, but let me repeat this. If it stays on the surface, that's perfectly fine, because this isn't about what the other person wants. It's about what you want and what emotional space you are in. Now let's continue with your reading. We're going to draw another card from your tarot and see with this next one what kind of... You have the Page of Wands. This card can represent some kind of travel or movement. You have the desire to change things up with your person, maybe even take a leisure trip together. I feel there's a lot of activity coming. I also see a lot of sensuality, a lot of energy in the bedroom. The Page of Wands brings restlessness, curiosity. Maybe you're getting to know someone new who is inspiring you. Someone is approaching you, or you are moving closer to someone. There is movement with your person, meaning you won't stay where you are. You're both stepping 100% out of your comfort zone. Let's draw another card. You have the Nine of Wands. Yes, this card can mean that someone is looking for you. Maybe you've been a little busy lately. Perhaps you've been on a trip, possibly a business trip, and someone feels sad. Someone feels tired. Someone feels that the waiting is becoming difficult, or that the distance is becoming hard to bear. If you're currently in a long-distance relationship, especially again with strong fire signs, particularly Leo and Aries, I'm also being told intuitively to mention Pisces. Someone is feeling a bit abandoned. That's what your reading tells me. Someone is feeling tired, sad, or left behind, because either the distance or the time apart has become too much. So that is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, unraveling all these mysteries of the tarot. We are now closing your reading. I hope you have a wonderful day, filled with success and blessings, and of course, as always, we will surely meet again in your next reading.